I'm always awfully well dressed for someone that's begging for coin.
A coin? A coin? Fair lady. Please. The old father will reward you for your generosity.
Are you Sir Albertus Watley?
Yes, I am. Who are you? How do you know my name?
We're here because of the island in the Black Sea.
That accursed island. Tiara's breath. Here I thought I was done with it for good. Let's not talk about it.
Well, we know for a fact that it exists, and we want to find it.
What?
The island exists, and we have reason to believe there's something on it that we need. And we've been told that you tried to excavate an old Hybernian portal that could lead us there.
Forgive me, but this is a lot to take in.
But that portal exists.
Yes. Yes, it does. But it's useless. Just a piece of stone.
What exactly did you hope to find on that island?
Here's what he knows.
At least that was part of it, and what I told my potential patrons. Then, of course, there was my supposed Hibernian heritage. But all that aside, Hibernian culture has always fascinated me. I studied archaeology in Greyfell, and as most archaeologists, I was always laughed at. Most people still consider it an expensive hobby for nobles rather than a true craft. I wanted to prove them wrong.
Oh, friend, I can relate to that. You wouldn't believe how much.
You can?
How did you learn of that island?
That's complicated. What it ultimately amounted to were some vague explorers' diaries, dreams, and an active imagination.
And that's all?
No, it's not. But please understand that this is a very painful chapter of my past, which I prefer to remain closed.
So you used up all your wealth to find that island?
Yes. As you probably know, no one was willing to fund my expedition. So I decided to take the matter into my own hands. Looking back, I can't believe how obsessed I was. Even when I sold the house my family had lived in for generations, I didn't see where that route was ultimately bound to take me. But I'd rather not talk about it. I hope you understand.
Another question. We were told that you consider yourself part Hibernian? Like the Queen?
Well, not anymore. But yes, I believed that for a very long time.
How come?
Long story. The short version is that I've had these strange dreams ever since I can remember. Dreams of turquoise marble, of old rituals and ancient dragons. But they were always so vivid, like a real memory.
And that led you to believe they were?
That and the fact that I've always felt different from others. But then again, who doesn't? In the end, the Creators Guild was right. I had
There might be
nothing
something to
back up
this.
my claims.
Be that as it may, we need to find a way to get to that island. And building a ship isn't an option. Can you show us that portal?
Haven't you listened? It doesn't work.
We need to try. Can you take us there?
Fine. I can. But only under one condition. You need to pay me. Now, believe me, I wouldn't ask this if I had a choice. But leaving this place during the busiest hours of the day means I'll end up with an empty belly tonight. Just give me 30 gold. That should last me for a week.
Oh no, that's sad.
Take 60.
Oh, that's very generous of you. Thank you. Meet me at the
Would have given him
excavation
100
site,
to
will
be
you?
honest.
I need to take care of something first.
Okay, see you there.
Just give
Sure.
the word.
No? We've already found the site before.
Fail. That must hurt.
They're not as uncommon as you might think. Some dreams just stay dreams. We just like to tell ourselves otherwise.
That's the way.
Bandits up ahead.
What? What is this?
Patience! Not yet!
What was that?
Let's see.
Dearest breath. You really killed them all.
Did he get them?
Just who exactly are you?
Doesn't matter. So this is the portal?
Yes.
It definitely looks Hibernian. Did you
It
reconstruct
wasn't him.
No, it was still intact when we found it. Which is more than strange, but that's also where the mystery ended. We couldn't activate it, even with the portal stone.
How did you find it in the first place? And what makes you believe it's connected to the island?
Hybernian stone tablets. You see, similar to the Shapers, the Hibernians had developed a magic that allowed them to travel great distances within a short amount of time through portals. By stepping through an active portal, it took you wherever its counterpart was located.
Teleportation.
Yes, but much safer and also available to the common folk.
I see. And how do you know this portal's counterpart is on that island?
Another long story, for which I assume you don't have the time. Suffice to say that I found a kind of map, one that outlined all the Hibernian portals, how they used to be back in their era.
What's a portal stone? Something to activate them?
Yes, but as I said, it didn't help. I paid a fortune to buy it from a Chilean merchant, but I might as well have sung my incantations on a brick.
Where is that stone now? Can I see it?
You're really stubborn, aren't you? No, you can't. Because I threw it away.
Why?
Because it was useless. It was useless. Like all of this sodding, pointless horseshit I ruined my life
It's
for.
gotta be around, right?
Forgive me. I shouldn't have gotten so upset. This place, it just brings up memories.
Where did you throw it away? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. There's a small shack near the old river watch in the southwest. That was the day I had finally realized that I had been chasing a ghost all along. You'll try to find it, won't you? I can see it. Please. I don't know who you are.
Guess we gotta walk
but
a bit for this one.
believe me, it's pointless. You're wasting your time.
Let me be the judge of that. Will you wait here?
If you insist. It's not as if I'm missing anything in that sodding city.
Uh-huh.
At least it's close to the teleporter.
Yes.
Let's see.
There.
Oh,
I think that's the shack Watley was talking about. Look at that. Could this be the stone?
Show me. Yeah, that might be it. Though, that's interesting.
This stone. It's ornamented with Hibernian runes. But it looks a lot like our Shaper rune.
Interesting. Well, let's get back to Watley.
We should get moving.
okay. Time to activate it.
Watley, we found...
Holy crap.
By the...
He's gonna be so triggered now.
How is that possible?
the portal. I think it reacted to me.
But this doesn't make sense. No, this is a
Yeah, you
dream.
can't deal with this.
This isn't happening. I need to see.
Stop.
Oh.
Too late. We need to follow him.
Great, but you go first.
Not yet.
What's next?
Not yet. We will go. But there is one more mission to take care of.
Give the word.
The dude from the Creators Guild has something to do here.
Interesting.
We're not gonna instantly follow this guy. Though we could. We're not going to. That's gonna be the next episode.
Ah, it is you.
Didn't you say in front of the mine?
I did, but then I realized that it might be wise to scout ahead in order to get a clearer picture of the situation. Come, let us go. The Golem and its supposed friend should be further down the mine.
So, what's the plan?
At least I didn't need to break up my party.
Alright, why not?
Might make sense to use the
Careful.
teleporter here. No more undead now.
Yes.
We
Understood.
can do the mission. Whatever the mission is. Hubert.
Yes.
We should get moving.
Where is Undergast? Come on.
Greetings. Are you?
Rick, who are they? I'm afraid.
Don't worry, Hubert. They are not here to hurt you. Judging by the sounds of fighting we heard, I take it you took care of those undead. If so, you have my thanks. They appeared out of nowhere just a couple of days ago and locked us in.
They're dead. We're here to ask you some questions about your... friend.
I figured. So I'm guessing you heard the rumors, right? Yes, this is the Golem with a soul. And yes, I am the odd fellow protecting him. But before I tell you anything, promise me that you won't hurt him.
I know he might look intimidating, but he's actually quite sensitive.
If he doesn't hurt us, we won't hurt him.
He won't. Trust me, hurting anybody is the last thing on Hubert's mind. So, what do you want to know? You didn't come here to take him away, did you?
What are your plans for Hubert? Neither he nor you can stay in this cave forever.
Honestly, I don't know. Hubert is such a good lad, and I want him to have a normal, happy life. As bizarre as that sounds when talking about a golem. He would love to make friends and...
Yes, friends. Rick, will these misters be my new friends?
Hubert, what did we say about interrupting other people when they're talking?
It's rude. And it makes people sad.
Do you want me to be sad, Hubert?
No, Rick. I'm sorry.
Good 5-year-old.
Apology accepted. Just don't do that again.
Anyway, I try not to think about it. And until you showed up and killed those undead, I wasn't even sure we'd ever make it out of that cave again.
Hubert, what makes you different from other golems? When did you realize you can think for yourself?
I don't know. I always had thoughts, always had ideas, but I did not know how to tell people about them. After the ghost attacked me and Rick healed me, he taught me how to speak.
Taught?
Yes. Yes, of course. Rick taught me how to speak.
Hubert is a very good student. He learned how to speak almost fluently in just a couple of months. If only men were half as eager to learn, maybe we wouldn't be in this mess we find ourselves in.
He could also carry the spirit of a person in him. Did you ever think of that?
If so, it was the spirit of an infant. As I said, all I did was offer Hubert guidance and, well, love.
How did you come to know Hubert? I mean,
This is
you
gonna
don't
turn
just come
dark,
up
isn't
to a
it?
golem and start a conversation.
Right. You don't. I found him laying half dead just outside this mine. Some creature drained him of his essence, a ghost or something.
Darkness came and stole my light. It hurt. It hurt so bad.
I know, Hubert, but it's over now.
For some reason, I immediately noticed that Hubert was different. In every other situation, I would have simply turned away and alarmed the guard, but I just couldn't. So I went into the city to find a mage.
Who? Joseph. His name was Joseph.
He is not with the Creators Guild. And this Joseph agreed to help you.
Well, he still owed me a favor, so... Yes, I asked him to heal Hubert. And even though he told me it was dangerous, he eventually did it.
Where's
When
this
it was
Joseph?
done, he told me to get away as soon as possible, as it might wake up again soon. But just like when I had first seen him there, I simply knew that there was something in him. Something that made him more than just a construct. So I waited. And it turned out I was right. You can figure out the rest. I took him into the mine, as the Everlight guards would have attacked him on sight. And here, we became friends.
How long ago is it that you found him?
Let me think. Almost 4 moons now.
What? And simply knowing he was different was enough for you to take on a golem?
Trust me. I know how it sounds. And it's hard to describe, but yes. Basically, that's how it was.
So you took him into the cave to protect him?
Yes. Of course, word eventually
Yeah,
got
people are
through
gonna
to
freak
the
out.
townsfolk.
Makes sense.
But you're the first to follow up on the rumors.
And before these undead woke up, this place was actually quite peaceful. A bit gloomy, yes, but safe. And that's what matters.
How did you become friends, though?
Rick, friendly. Rick, always friendly. Rick, care for me.
Well, maybe friendship isn't the proper word for it. It's more like I care for him, the way a father cares for a child. And yes, I know how funny that sounds considering Hubert's size.
Why Hubert?
It was my grandfather's name. And one day, I simply started calling Hubert that, and it stuck.
Hubert is a stone golem. Why didn't you kill these undead yourselves if they trapped you?
Kill? Hubert? I told you he couldn't hurt a fly. He doesn't look it, but in his head, he's just like a child.
All right, look, my friend here would like to learn more about Hubert's uniqueness. It would be of great scientific value. Would it be possible for us to examine him?
I don't know. Will it harm him?
Golems were created to endure pain.
What my friend is trying to say is he will do everything he can to keep Hubert comfortable.
What do you think, Hubert?
I don't know.
Fine. If you think it will help us understand Hubert better, then I don't want to be an obstacle. Go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Then let us begin.
Underguess is a bit of an ass. Certainly doesn't have social skills.
Truly interesting. Hubert, I am done. You can rest now.
It wasn't bad, Rick. It tickled a little, but it didn't hurt.
So, what did you find out?
Not much. But let me discuss it with my companion first. Tahar, if you please.
Where is the kind sir going, Rick?
So let me be brief. I inspected Hubert's magical core, and it is rather unusual. It's overflowing with magical essence, unlike anything I've ever seen. My theory is that his remarkable intelligence comes from this irregularity. Unfortunately, I believe that the very same irregularity is also dangerous. The essence within him seems unstable.
It is very likely that it will eventually get out of control and cause an explosion unlike anything this land has ever seen. To me, it appears we have 2 options. We can destroy the golem, or take it back to the guild and try to harness its power, with the chance to stabilize the core and allow it to live.
I do not think I should make that choice. I consider myself a rational person, but I'm afraid that my fascination with the matter clouds my judgment.
Couldn't we just take him somewhere secluded and leave him be?
I'm afraid that's out of the question. We just don't know what the long-term effect of this instability would be. He could, for example, become feral and use his incredible power to wipe out a city or 2. Killing him is the merciful option if his welfare is your primary concern.
We can't do this.
Don't
This is
kill
a
him.
sentient being we're talking about, not just a construct.
Forgive me, but this is highly irrational. You are a mage, so you should be able to sense it yourself. There is a magical power in this golem, and it is growing stronger by the minute. It is imperative that we act one way or another.
He's right, Tahar. Charming as he is, Hubert is a walking time bomb. Not doing anything would be imposing a death sentence on all of Everlight.
Also, there is a slim chance that harnessing the power of his core would stabilize the core, and thus allow it to live.
What do you mean by harness his
No,
power?
I'd like
Well,
to
the
learn more about.
possibilities are endless. If we can replicate the structure of its core and stabilize it, it has the potential to change the world. We might even be able to recreate it, thus giving us a power source with the chance to recreate life.
Obviously, there is no guarantee these experiments will bear fruit. We would also be risking blowing Everlight to smithereens in the process.
If I had to make a guess, I would say that there is a 40% chance that the golem will be stabilized, and we will be able to harness the core. A 40% chance that it will die in perceived agony, and a 20% chance of triggering the devastating explosion.
They better not do it right here.
That's a tough decision. Let me talk to Rick.
Of course.
Yes?
But I wouldn't want to kill it. Like, they should at least try this experiment thing.
So, what did you and your friend talk about?
Well, there's no good way to say this. Hubert's magic
I'm not
core
gonna
is
kill
very
him.
unusual. It's overflowing with energy, and while this energy is what makes him sentient, it also makes him dangerous. If we let Hubert stay here, the core might eventually become unstable and explode. The only way to save him is to take him to the Creators Guild, where they can try to control his power. Thing is, it might be a painful experience for Hubert. I'm sorry, but it's the only way. The alternative would be to kill him.
You bloody monster! No! There's no way I'm letting you do this! He's a person, damn it, not some toy for some mages to tinker with! You'll have to kill me first!
Rick, you're outnumbered, and I'm offering you and Hubert a chance. Don't you see it? You can either die here like a fool, or make sure Hubert gets through the entire ordeal together with you.
Well, I guess you're right, aren't you? I don't have a chance against you all. But let me say this. If I learn that anything happens to Hubert, I will come and hunt you down, even if it costs my life.
Hubert, it's time to go. We're moving into a new home.
What? I'm going to see the outside again?
Ooh,
Just how
that's
you
so dark.
promised.
Shit.
Yes. Just how I promised.
Well, I must say that I'm happy you made that decision. I will go back to the guild now and prepare my things for our journey as discussed. I will see you there.
I hope we get to find out what happens eventually.
Something you need?
Got it.
So,
Corporal?
what's the plan?
So going to
Yes,
the Creators
that way?
Guild,
Blasted armor.
Huh?
and we can add Undergas to our party.
Huh?
And then we travel across this portal, and then we're done in Everlight. This mission, I'm assuming, will be unlocked at some point later,
We should get
I'll
moving.
do what's required.
which is fine.
Yes? Huh. Intriguing.
Will do.
Oh, what's that? For self-awareness. Magic is an internal force as it is external. The path to true mastery is not found within the width of the world, but within the depths of oneself. Introspection, self-awareness, reflection. These are the qualities of a skilled mage. This is not really important, though.
Ah, there you are. In case you were wondering, I sent 2 mages to help Richard and Hubert find their way to the guild. It will be a marvelous opportunity to deepen our knowledge on magic. I'm still fascinated by the idea that an abundance of magic is able to create sentience. Just think of what that entails. Either way, I am ready to join you.
I'd be actually interested in taking him with us. He's got light magic, white magic, I mean. He might be too similar to Tahar, but then again, he's got this stuff. What is this? Auto attacks become that. And magic. But we'll have that anyway. Paradox magic. Reduce enemy creatures' focus by 7. I'll want a pretty high chance of that. That's actually bonkers. It's doing all sorts of damage. What's the difference between level 1 and 2? Oh my god. It's AoE of all those damage types. When attacked in close combat, retaliate the damage. Sounds good. Area. To allied creatures around target. This becomes an aura, sort of? A boon. So I don't need to actually use it actively. And then Tahar is always with us, so we don't need any of the black magic. We can apply these, both these. These are all boons and perks. So these are gonna have to be active. Then lastly, we've got the paradox. Heal allied creatures in area by 45 health. Deal 76 damage to enemy targets in area. Okay. And weaken them and apply regen. Okay. It's pretty good. Don't have any points left now. Heal benefit from what exactly here? Int? Yeah, it's gonna be an int character. It's already an int character. Whether he wants to or not. Oh, ability cooldown reductions. But then we've got this, which is better. Doesn't really help us though. This one. Plus, I mean, the paradox magic, I just don't know what to do with it. This doesn't reduce paradox magic costs. This is good. 7 focus and focus regen. Yeah, I quite like that. Can put this on for now. Can't summon a devourer. Maybe eventually. I don't think that's black magic. That's something else. I think that's occultism or something. Right. This is just completely normal magic damage. It's fancy, but it's not the best, I'm pretty sure. Instead we can go with weakening. Oh, Undergas has some really sick range on his staff. We're gonna keep it for now. That's actually awesome. Very interesting for sure. And rings will be great for him later. For now, he doesn't need much of anything besides some constitution. Yeah, he needs that health pretty badly. We're not gonna give him any headgear. He's got his old stuff. This is actually pretty good by default. Okay, who do we get rid of? Well, we still need the healing from Iria. Do I get rid of Iskrim for a mission? But he'd be nerding out about the Shapers in this. Oh, this is hard. And Diana is just way too good in combat, and she's a Dreamweaver. This is a hard freaking choice. I think I didn't equip him the way I'd like. No healing is not an option. Wow, okay. Let's go without Iana for now. And
Let's see what we
add
can
in
do.
Undergast. But it hurts my soul to choose this. Get a Golem core.
That's the way.
Sure.
You have my attention.
Cool. Let's try to equip some stuff. So this should be just on the moment we enter combat. Then this... I think that the icicles we won't turn Tahar into ice form very quickly at all in combat, so that's not something to worry about. Paradox. I mean, that's his main skill basically here. And Clarity can be on the other bar.
Yes?
Yeah, we can put Clarity here, that's fine. And then I think everything's equipped, except this. Yeah, this is gonna be here. Alright.
Just give the word.
Something you need?
And we are basically done with Everlight. I'm sure we'll be back. Too bad we couldn't ever open that
You got it.
that crate.
Understood.
Can Undergas do it? That is actually an interesting thought. Maybe he can do it. Now the whole thing is probably
What
not
is
worth
it?
the trip. I'm gonna read it again. There's gotta be something really epic here.
What do we need?
That's
Now look
locked.
at that.
Perseverance. Self-awareness. Vision. I need to get the Mage's notes. I have vision. I have self-awareness. And I need perseverance. That's it. I'm missing a Mage's note.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh my god, this is actually brilliant. I love it. We need to find that. Could be in the Creators Guild. And then there's this thing, which I'm not sure we have the tools for.
Something you need?
Man, Everlight is super cool.
Corporal?
Man, I wish we could take both Iana and Undergast. Maybe some missions we will.
Interesting.
Decorative sword. I lost the decorative armor. Are they all here?
Yes?
Man, that's annoying. Okay. We're making progress though. Alright, that is gonna be the end of the mission, I'm pretty sure now. So, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I tried to edit it down as much as possible,
give
but
the
it's still
word.
super long, I know. On to the island.
We should get moving.